Hey friends! Today's big idea is God gives extraordinary help. Say that with me. 1, 2, 3. God gives extraordinary help. Let's praise God together this morning and sing.
So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you. Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you. Isaiah 41:10. Isaiah 41:10. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will strengthen you and help you. Isaiah 41:10.
Today, our Bible story is about a man and an animal that makes a really loud sound. This animal also lives at the zoo. Which animal do you think it could be? If you guessed a lion, you're right. Now let's play a game to see how well you know the different sounds that animals make. When you hear a sound, I want you to say which animal you think it is. Ready? Great job guessing the animal sounds in that activity. Now let's see what happens in today's Bible video.
Hey kids! Ready for a story about how God uses ordinary people to do extraordinary things? This one's about a guy named Daniel and a bunch of lions. Have you ever thought it might be fun to spend the night at the zoo? Well, that does sound fun, but Daniel might not think so. You see, Daniel loved God, but he lived in a city called Babylon, where hardly anyone followed God. Daniel worked for the king and was very important. The king loved him, but this made some people jealous. They wanted to get rid of Daniel, but they couldn't find anything wrong with him. So they came up with a scheme. They knew Daniel prayed to God 3 times a day. So they said to the king,
"Hey, no one should be allowed to pray to God. They should only pray to you, the king. And if they disobey, they should be thrown into a lion's den and eaten."
The king liked this idea because he wanted to feel important and powerful. So it became the law. But Daniel refused to stop praying. He bravely prayed where everyone could see him. The king was sad, but ordered Daniel into the den of lions to be eaten. Can you imagine spending the night with a bunch of hungry lions? Yikes! The king couldn't sleep at all that night. When morning came, he ran to the den and shouted,
"Daniel, did your God save you?"
And do you know what? God did! Daniel shouted,
"Yes, God saved me."
When the king saw that God had protected Daniel, he wrote a letter to everyone in his kingdom, telling them to follow Daniel's God. He wanted everyone to know that God gives extraordinary help.
Last week, we heard a story about 3 friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These 3 friends had a friend named Daniel. Daniel was a man who obeyed God. Daniel had a very important job. He was the king's helper. The king's other helpers did not like Daniel because Daniel loved God a lot. The rule the king's helpers told the king to make was that everyone should pray only to the king for 30 days. Did Daniel obey that rule? Nope. Daniel loved God and would only pray to God. Because Daniel did not obey the king's rule, he was thrown into a den of lions. I'm sure Daniel was afraid because hungry lions are super scary. But while he spent a whole night in the den with the hungry lions, he continued to pray to God. God heard his prayers and sent an angel to protect Daniel. Daniel had a very important choice to make in our Bible story today. He could choose to obey the king's rule to only pray to the king, or he could choose to only pray to God. Let's see what choices you would make. I'm going to give you a choice, and you have to decide if it would be a good choice or a bad choice. You're going to give a thumbs up for good choices and a thumbs down for bad choices. You ready? Okay, sharing a toy. Good choice or bad choice? Good choice. Kicking a friend. Bad choice. Praying to God. Good choice. Cleaning up your toys. Good choice. Not following directions. Bad choice. Disobeying your parents. Bad choice. Being kind to others. Good choice. Great job. God provided help for Daniel when he needed it most. But Daniel made a habit of talking to God each and every day. So when he was in trouble and needed help, Daniel was used to praying and talking to God. There are lots and lots of different ways to talk to God. One fun way is to write words or draw God a picture of something you'd like to talk to him about. Today, I want you to draw a picture for God of something that you'd like to talk to him about. Maybe you want to thank him for something that he's helped you with, or for something good that has happened to you, or maybe you know somebody who's sick and needs prayer. Or maybe you want to draw a picture of your family to show him that you are happy and thankful that he gave them to you. When you're finished, you can ask a grown-up to hang your picture on the refrigerator or a wall somewhere at home as a reminder that God gives extraordinary help. See you next time.